All right, what's up, guys? This is so unfortunate. So I was at school when I entered the trade, so I couldn't record. This is everything after the fact, and it's so unfortunate how this trade happened, right? So today, 29th, I entered the trade at 10 a.m. Central Time in the middle of the New York session, right? You go back to 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, so this is 4 hour. Yep, this 9 a.m. candle right here. It was a slow New York session basically. So I got in on the break of these highs, stops below here, and it was just going sideways kind of right. And then it was slowly about to the market was gonna close. New York was gonna end, and this yellow line right here is literally where I got out. It broke these lows, so it came all the way down, retraced. I'm thinking, all right, let's see if it goes up. Hard candle close, 30-minute closure. I was like, I might as well just call it. Volume's dying. I don't necessarily want to hold it in an area like this going into Asia. So I got out here, literally the bottom. And then as we can see, it just goes up. So yeah, this is an update for this trade. So right now I'm basically at break even on this funded account, $100 below break even. But unfortunately, this is the funded stage. But unfortunately, of course, we do have the end of the day trailing drawdown. So my max loss is at 48,800. So I basically have $1,000 left before I blow this account. That's like super unfortunate how this happened, honestly. So in the way this happened, right, was I had a my stop right here below this candle right here because this looked like a nice little resistance turn support. But in my head, I was like, it's come all the way back down here. I I know that it's gonna break here, so let me just exit here, save a bit of money. I was thinking it was a responsible thing to do, right? I was thinking instead of hoping it'll turn around, I'll just cut my losses. It's not a big difference, but I was thinking, you know, $50, it's not $100. It's fine, but literally. So the lesson I take from this, because this really sucks, and like when Asia opened, first off, before even Asia even closed, I see it's starting to turn around. Then Asia opened, and then I see this. So instead of looking at it like a FOMO thing, the lesson I take from this is that I should stay true to my stops. Tr- tr- True to my stops. So typically, right, I'm looking to exit if I have a strong bearish candle, then it breaks below. So this wasn't strong. So even though it broke below, I didn't want to get out here. And then honestly, this breaking below, I didn't even see this. By the time I checked the charts again, it was already retracing. And then this strong bullish candle, and then I saw, and then this when I came back on the chart and I saw this breaking the low again. I was like, you know, the trade isn't going my way, and I still think it's not a bad exit, but it wasn't where my stop was. My stop was right here, because there was so much sideways action. I was thinking it could go up. Obviously, it did, and I literally bottom ticked the bottom of the retracement, whatever you want to call it. So that is just so unfortunate. But we live and learn. That's my lesson from this trade is to stay true to my stops, because a moment like this can happen where it comes so close to my quote unquote where I wanted to stop at, and I just left the trade early just because I wanted to. It's a iffy lesson because cutting losses is a good trade, but not when you see something like this. So it's unfortunate. It's what it is, and we'll just go to the next trade. All right, guys, what's up? This is my fourth trade for this channel, for this consistency, my drive toward consistency. So again, the same thing. There was a big drop off from last night from that unfortunate trade. This should be in the same video. I think I'm gonna clip this trade and this trade together. So huge drop off overnight. Same thing with the 4 hour, right? I'm just going with the bullish trend. So higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, and I, yeah, and this will be a higher low here. So get that. I like using the line chart just to identify swing lows, swing highs, the direction, just a bit easier. It doesn't take in wicks, but I'm fine with that. So we see here a continuation on the 4 hour. So on the 30-minute, I wake up at 7. So it was around right here, but I could tell from yesterday's trade, this was a area where price kept kind of bouncing off of a little bit. So I was like, I wanted to break here. And there was also high impact news. There was jobs Joe opening in this candle right here at 9 o'clock. It's 9:07 right now. So when this candle opened, it wicked down, and then it was starting to break this high. So I was like, it's breaking above this area where buyers were, and then it broke through. So it's just a nice area to break through. And I also wanted to wait for the high impact news. So after that effect went out, it started to break this high. I was like, I'm thinking it's gonna go up. So got into a long here. Stops about right here. It can be a bit lower, but I'm trying to, minimize my risk a little bit. So we'll see how this trade. Hopefully it's a good trade. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, I'm going to attack it from. We'll react to when it gets there. But yeah, this is the first clip of this trade, and hopefully this trade goes good. As quick update, I'm closing half my position here. As you see, so close to take profit. This big candle, 7 minutes left in this 30, and I just don't want to take a loss today. I'd rather take about $150 win, and then I'll move stops to break even to get that third winning day for this prop account, so I can get to the challenge. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I've seen so many just go back against me, and I just rather have it not do that. So I am going break even here. I closed half my position. Gonna let the rest do what it needs to do. Alright, so this will be the final update. Not the closing of the trade necessarily, but just at this point, it's just how far the trade wants to run. So yeah, trade hitting original take profit. Honestly, I'm still not upset with myself for closing half here, because I've had so many trades that are like this that go all the way up and then come all the way back down, and I end up even losing a bit of money, and that feels the worst to me. So I was ready for the worst case scenario, which it would be coming back down. I was able to close out 150, which still fulfills one of the winning days for this challenge on this account. But yeah, so we're up 566, and we are up about 700. It would be up 1,000 right now if, with my full position, obviously. If it doubled, is what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running this until I have a 4-hour closure, and then it breaks that 4-hour low on that 4-hour closure candle. So it has to close bearish and then break the low of that bearish candle for me to get out. That's how I usually really ride the push. I think in Asia session, I can see these highs being taken. I can see, but we'll see what happens. I can accept this coming back down because I have to. If I'm letting these trades run, I can accept losing this profit. I've already fulfilled my winning day, and I made a little bit of money. So if this can keep going, that's great. If it doesn't, then I'll just take that and move on. But yeah, so trade's basically finished now. Hey guys, just wanted a super quick update. This is the last one for this trade, and should be for this video. I had like 2 or 3 trades in one video. I'm gonna try and be more daily with my recordings. I just won't pile them all up into one video anymore. But this is the final update for this trade. So fortunately, price did continue to go into Asia, and all praises to the Most High, because I literally just woke up at 3:30, 3:22. I just wanted to check the charts, and it came all the way up here, up $500 again, and I just closed trade up here because I was thinking going into New York, I'll have another opportunity, and literally I caught the high on here. So the opposite of what happened here unfortunately here, so I'm now up $1,000 on this account, and I only need one more trading day. So yeah, quick update, and we'll continue going on from here.